What's up guys, Just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video and welcome to that time of year again where we look at some potential upgrades or player ratings for FIFA 17. I've got 6 players to cover in this episode guys, so obviously it's not just a one part thing. I may do some ones in the future very soon if you do want to see so guys. So if you do want to see that and want to see more, and also some potential downgrades, smash the like button, 1,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. In the comments below, let me know your player predictions for each of these players. Also let me know what players I shoot in the next episode, and don't worry if a player does not feature today, it's like kind of an obvious one, they will be in the next episode most likely guys. If you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and also if you missed my previous video, that was down below in that description box. 8 AM is transfers and 9 to 10 PM is the second video. And I just want to point out as well, some of the card stats you may disagree with. This is kind of just about a player that's kind of guaranteed to get an upgrade. That's why I'm mainly looking at the ratings rather than the actual individual stats, because for all we know they do change that stat formula most years. Like the defending one went down like half this year compared to the years before. So let's start off today. The very first one, that's going to be one of the cover stars for FIFA 17, Anthony Martial. He had a brilliant first season for Manchester United and showing signs of why they paid such a big fee for him. I think it's like, was it 50 million euros or something? Or at least it's going to work out to that. So it's a big fee for him, but he's definitely starting to prove why they paid it. He's got so much talent about him and he's so direct. I personally really like watching him for club and also now country. He's a France international. In just 1 year, he's gone from like a wonder kid to a bit of prospect to a massive signing for Manchester United, one of their main players last season, and now, like I said, playing for his national team. He also helped United win that FA Cup. So basically, he's a 79 rated this year as an upgrade in the winter. I've got him put him up to like an 81 or so. Some people may just make like an 82, but I think 81, that's about right. As a left midfielder, I'll give him +2 pace, +2 shooting, +3 passing, +3 drilling, +4 defending, and also +4 physical. So this guy, he has got a lot about him. 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. I think on foot right now, he only has 3-star skills. But on head-to-head, he's had 4-star skills for a very long time now, and I'm not sure why they didn't give it to him. His stats this season in all competitions for Manchester United only. I don't think it includes international anyway, but 56 games, 18 goals and 9 assists. Again, mainly from that left mid role. And the card on the right-hand side is actually my card design. It's not an official one by EA. That's actually my concept, which I'm quite happy about has come out, and it's kind of based around the pack design we've officially seen. So Martial, 81 rated left mid, and that looks like a really good card to be fair. The notes I got about Martial then. So first up is a position change. Started as a striker and then moved into left midfielder. That's what Louis van Gaal done. 4-star skills upgrade, but not on FIFA Ultimate Team just yet, but it should be next year. His rating actually went down from 80 to 78 on head-to-head after his position change from striker to left mid. But that is normal because that's how the stats work. They look like the dribbling, the passing and stuff. And obviously he's more suited as a striker than a winger. His dribbling is great to watch him. It's very direct. He's not scared to run at defenders, which is very unusual now. Nowadays players tend to like go for the easy option, the pass inside or a pass backwards, but he just runs them and uses his blistering pace. He's strong and physical, hence the big physical upgrade in the I think it's February upgrades, and also he's one of the cover stars and a France international now. And I move on to the second one, and this episode mainly is BPL players because I've kind of gone with the players I know, but next episode will start featuring more. So Jamie Vardy is number 2, and this guy is quite obvious. Mr. Chat Shit, get banged or get upgraded, whatever you want to call him. He had an unreal season for Leicester. It's crazy. His story is actually that good it's been made into a movie. Gone from Fleetwood, non-league and stuff, to a Premier League winner. And a year ago he was in a relegation scrap. So fair play to him, fair play to Leicester. But just on my Jamie Vardy now, he actually got an upgrade card back in February or so to a 75 rated card, which is still much lower than he should have been. But he did start off as a pretty average silver. Well, probably a bit more than average. He was a very good card as a silver, but you get what I mean. He only went up to a 75, which is a very minor upgrade compared to what he should have had. But his tots was like 91 rated. And the stats I've given him, I'll give him 92 pace, which is the same as his FIFA 16 upgrade card, which I feel is about right anyway. +6 shooting from 76 to 82, which is very deserved. I mean, this guy, I've seen him shoot from anywhere. The only thing I haven't seen him do really is score a free kick. Although to be fair, he may have scored one along the way. I'll give him +9 passing, as I think that's probably justified. He did contribute a lot of goals last season by goals and assists. He got 8 assists for a striker. That's pretty damn good. 5 dribbling, which isn't, again, most of these are pretty justified because it's quite a big overall change from a 75 to an 82. And the final two, +6 defending, because right now on head-to-head, he has got some crazy high defending stat. I think it's like, is it 56 defending on head-to-head? And I've kind of met it halfway. And finally, +2 physical. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, and they're gone up from a 75 to an 82. So the notes again about Jamie Vardy, he's bagged in goals for fun, and it's such a big turnaround from the previous year. And his minute to goal ratio is crazy stuff. He's actually gone, I think it's 131 minutes per goal last season, which is probably in the top 10 strikers, I imagine, in ratios, and fair play for that. I've given him an 82, but if he carries on how good he's been, I fully expect a winter upgrade. And to be fair, just like all of us, EA do not have a clue whether Jamie Vardy will be a one-season wonder or not, and it'll be the same for the likes of Kante and also Mahrez. Will there be just like a one good season and they'll be shit, or will he actually carry on and become like a top-class striker? We'll have to wait and see, and that's probably that on that matter. He went from a 71 to a 75 to a 91 tots. He's currently a 79 on head-to-head. He has a diver trait on head-to-head with 56 defending. And finally, will it be at Arsenal? We'll have to wait and see. And now we move on to his fellow Leicester teammate. That is going to be Riyad Mahrez, the Algerian winger. Such a great player to watch in real life. He actually won the Barclays Premier League Player of the Year, as well as winning the actual Premier League trophy itself. Just like Vardy, he went from a silver, I think it's like a 73 or 74, to just a 76. So again, for a Player of the Year, a 76 rating is not justified whatsoever. So I've put him all the way up to an 83. I've given him +3 pace, +6 shooting, +8 passing, +4 dribbling, +2 defending, and +2 physical. And the one that stands out there, 5-star skill moves, which he does currently have on head-to-head seasons. And his stats last season were 39 games, 18 goals, and 10 assists from the right mid role. So that's a ridiculous ratio for a winger. Like, that is crazy for a player that was kind of considered nobody a year ago, now absolutely tearing it up. And like Vardy, we're not sure whether he'll be a Leicester City player next season. We'll have to wait and see, because he'll have loads of clubs after, and like Paris Saint-Germain, they'll all be knocking on the door, and hopefully he does remain in the Premier League at least. So on to the actual parts about Mahrez then. So 5-star skill moves, he's similar to Jamie Vardy in the fact he started off as a silver and probably will be expected to get a winter upgrade if he carries it on. 81 rated current head-to-head with 87 dribbling, 30 defending, and 58 physical. So he actually has some downgrades in some stats, so I don't agree with that because of the rating change I've kind of given him from a 76 to an 83. He could well be an 84, but given the fact he started off as a silver last year, it's pretty hard to base what his stats could be. And that's what I said, just base around the rating instead of the actual card stats. And just like I mentioned about Anthony Martial, there's not many players that like running at players or defenders, and this guy, he definitely comes in that category. His dribbling is so good. He's incredible with the ball. His shooting is also very good, and he's just so agile. He scored a lot of goals and assisted a lot on top of that, and whether he'll be at Leicester City next season, we'll have to wait and see. But I think he may stay. And now we start going to the high-rated ones. The very first one is going to be Zlatan Ibrahimović, and I've given him a Manchester United bat. Again, that's not fully confirmed just yet, but I imagine probably will be in the next like 2 weeks or so. And last season was one of his best, if not the best seasons he's ever had, despite his age. I think he's like 35, but he's got a crazy amount of goals and assists to match that. So I've given him a 90 rated card. In terms of on-card stats, not changed them too much, and you may see Ross Wybie downgraded his pace, but I've based it on what EA tend to do, not just what I think, but I think he may get quite a big pace downgrade since the fact he's 35. The rest of they'll give him +3 passing because he got 19 assists last season, +1 dribbling, and +2 physical. I said 5-star skill moves because he does deserve it, but for some reason I think he won't get it yet again. So for Paris Saint-Germain last season, he played 51 games, getting 50 goals and 19 assists. So he's not just a goal scorer, he also sets up an absolute shit ton. So about Ibra then, 5-star skill moves, which is very unlikely, but I really hope it does happen. We can all dream for that one. Most likely being at Manchester United. His pace isn't actually my prediction, it's what EA tend to do with older players, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play in the BPL. He'll still be a great card despite being a little bit slower, I imagine. But there's one thing about Ibra, you can kind of guarantee him getting special cards along the way, whether that be heroes, informs. He'll get them along the way for United, I'm assuming, just like he has every single year. He's easy in the top 3 strikers in world football right now, in my opinion, despite being 35 years old, and age could mean no upgrade. He could stay as an 89, I'm not too sure. And now we move on to Robert Lewandowski, the Polish striker for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, and last year got an upgrade to an 88 rated card, and it looked like a pretty good card, but there's one thing missing about him: 4-star skill moves. So the rating I've given him is going to be a 90, and it may be like an 89, but I think that the gap between him and Suarez shouldn't be that big because he's still a fantastic striker, getting 42 goals last season with 7 assists. And the stat changes I've done: +3 shooting, +2 passing, +2 dribbling, and +2 physical. Again, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak for. He did in fact have 4-star skills not too long ago. That's one thing I honestly think should definitely have, at least in my opinion, because he's so good in the ball. For quite a big target man kind of thing, he's not massive, but for a player that height, he's really good in the ball. And there's just one goal in particular, I think it may have been against Real Madrid, his feet were so quick. So I think 80 pace, 90 shot, and 87 dribbling are going to be his outstanding stats for next season. And the notes I've got is the fact his dribbling is brilliant, 4-star skills is needed, he's so clinical, and moments of magic: 5 goals in 9 minutes versus Wolfsburg. He broke so many records with that goal spree in like the matter of 9 minutes. It's crazy goals as well. So they weren't average goals, most of them are ridiculous finishes, especially that like volley thing from the edge of the box. He scored a goal every 101 minutes last season, 88 though in the league. He scored 9 goals in the Champions League last season, and his stats may not change too much, just the rating, because just like Suarez this year, or even Lewandowski is a good example, because Lewandowski got a 98 rated tots, and when they make team of the years like 100 rated plus, I'm not sure whether they'll do that again. But like Ibra, like Suarez, he's going to guarantee to get some inform cards next year. I imagine that's what they'll base it off. Now we go to the final player, that is going to be Luis Suarez. And since FIFA Ultimate Team has been been about and been a thing. I don't think there's ever been a player that's outperformed Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, at least in my opinion. And Suarez, he's definitely the closest we've come to that, if not outperformed them both, definitely. That's why I've made him a 92 rated card from a 90. And some people may disagree. Some people may say he should be the same rating as Ronaldo and Messi. But the one thing they base it off is kind of legacy. Ronaldo and Messi have been doing it for so long now. So the changes I've made to the stats then: +0 pace, +2 shooting, +5 passing, +2 dribbling, +2 defending, and +1 physical. 4-star skill means 4-star weak foot. That card, I think 92. Again, I think it justifies it. The passing is the biggest upgrade because he got 26 assists last season in all competitions. On top of that, 59 goals in just 53 games. So he needs to be a closer rating to Ronaldo and Messi in my opinion, because he potentially could, if he keeps it up, he could well win that Ballon d'Or. You have to be careful with the base cards, like for Lewandowski, for Suarez and stuff, because they get so many special cards that run out soon. They may have to make, like I said, Team of the Year's 100 rated plus, which in all honesty, I'd probably be down for that, because they get to a point of FIFA Ultimate Team right now where they have to re-release some of the same ratings for players. I think Ronaldo got to the point where they had to do his Team of the Season higher than his Team of the Year. He's the best striker in the world right now, in my opinion at least. Probably a lot of other people's opinions as well. 83 pace current head-to-head. I've given it 82, as that's probably just about right. 83, either one. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. He's valued apparently right now on transfer market at 67.5 million. That's just short of Messi and Ronaldo. His passing upgrade, just look at that amount of assists, again, it's justified. So he scored a goal every 81 minutes on average last season. That's 50 plus goals. That's nearly 60 goals he got right there. 40 goals in 35 games in the league. And this man, he's just unreal. And that concludes my first batch of upgrades, guys. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, I want to see downgrades and stuff, let me know by smashing the like button. 1,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me your predictions. Also, let me know what players I should do next. And if you missed my previous video, down below in that description box, guys. 8 AM is transfers, 9 PM or 10 PM is the second video of the day, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.